All right, good morning, everyone. This is British HODL, and I want to thank you for watching this video in advance. Some extremely bullish as fuck news came out yesterday. There was three analysts at Blackrock who did a study in early 2022, and they published it in early 2022, and it was for internal use only. So I'm going to read what's at the top of this study, and I'll actually link the link to the tweet where I put this study. I'll put it in the description. You can go and check it out. But at the top of every page of this says, for professional, institutional, qualified wholesale investors and permitted professional and qualified client use only, not for public distribution. Please read important disclosures. So this is a study that's been leaked, an internal study 18 months prior to BlackRock filing for an ETF. This is phenomenal. So what they've concluded, the three analysts that did this studies, they concluded that the most ideal optimal risk versus reward portfolio, starting with a 60-40 equities bond portfolio, works out to, this is taking into account volatility and downside risk, works out to 84.9% allocation to Bitcoin, 9.06% allocation to stocks, and a 6.04% allocation to bonds. This is extremely bullish as fuck. This tells you that they've been thinking about it for a while. There was a lot of morons thinking that, BlackRock has just come out of the woodwork and suddenly filed for an ETF to jump on top of the train. This jump on board the train. This is not what is going on. They have been methodically thinking about this, studying it internally for at least 18 months. Who knows how many more studies there are internally like this for BlackRock, and they've come to that conclusion. An 84.9% allocation to Bitcoin. Why do you think they're filing for an ETF? Why do you think Larry Fink's on CNBC talking about Bitcoin? This is all planned, this is all structured, and they're coming after your Bitcoin. So you've got to, at this point, start holding on to your Bitcoin at any cost whatsoever. I would not spend Bitcoin. I would not do anything until this ETF is actually launched, because it is coming. So go check the tweet out. I'll put the link in the description. You can see the study for yourself. You can read it for yourself. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do that if you find this sort of content important regarding what's happening, regarding the demand dynamics of Bitcoin. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter while you're there looking at that tweet and looking at this study, just hit me a follow. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is, again, the most bullish as fuck as we can be. 84.9% allocation to Bitcoin as an internal recommendation from BlackRock. What do you think they're going to be telling their institutional clients? Why do you think they have an ETF coming right now? Let's not be stupid. Now is the time where your Bitcoin is going to get stolen from you just at the $500,000 level, when it's truly a $5 million asset.